Hello and welcome to the second lesson in the first module, What to Expect. In the last lesson, you took some time to slow down and really reflect on how you're feeling in this new phase of your life. Did anything surprise you? Was there anything that you weren't sure about? As I mentioned in the last lesson, it's very helpful to be conscious of how you're feeling. When you can better identify your feelings, it can help you cope and implement strategies to help. As you embark on this new world, you're going to experience many different changes in your life. You may feel happy, sad, anxious, overwhelmed with these feelings. And again, I want to remind you that it's okay. One of the keys is to be aware that some of these changes are going to happen, and that's what this lesson's about. To let you know what changes you might expect during pregnancy so you're prepared. Let's start with what you might expect physically. As I've said before, everyone's different when it comes to pregnancy, and that's true when we talk about the physical changes you experience when you're pregnant. Some people can run races, others may just be happy to get out of bed each day. It's impossible to predict how you're going to react physically when it comes to being pregnant. You may have morning sickness, you may be more tired than usual, you may be uncomfortable sitting, you may not be able to sleep as well. The list goes on and on. Whatever you feel, it's important to give yourself some grace. You haven't done anything wrong. You have a big job ahead of you. You're growing another human being in your belly. This is going to have a big impact on your physical self. Part and parcel of the physical changes going on in your body, chances are you're going to experience emotional changes as well. With this new pregnancy comes a lot of uncertainty. When there's more uncertainty in your life, it can definitely affect you emotionally. When you worked on the self-reflection, what emotions came up for you? You may find that you may not feel the way that you expected, or you didn't realize how strong your emotions would be. Maybe you're starting to worry about things in your life now that you need to plan for, whether it's work, getting the home ready, how it's going to affect your relationships in your life. Chances are you may feel many different emotions at a time, or they can change from one moment to the other. I don't want you to hear this and then feel more anxious about how you're feeling. I just want to say it's helpful to be able to check in with how you're feeling, whatever it is that you're feeling, and let yourself know that that's okay. I want you to give yourself permission to experience this pregnancy the way that it is. So we talked about the physical and the emotional changes you might experience being pregnant, but that's not the only thing that may change for you. Over this time of your pregnancy and beyond, you'll also find that your relationships will change. You and your partner are adding a whole new dimension to your relationship, where both of you have different expectations. Expectations you may not have had a chance to talk about earlier. You may not have even realized that you had them. So there will definitely be an adjustment period. Other relationships in your life will change and adapt over time as well. Whether it's your family, in-laws, even your friends, you may find in your new role as mother, it will affect those relationships too. Beyond your relationships, there'll be other impacts to your life as well. You may also be beginning to think about the financial impacts of baby. You may need to even start to think about decisions you'll have around work, how long you take off, how you might need to modify your job in some way. Maybe you don't even want to work anymore. Perhaps your partner's taking a second look at where they're working. Maybe you want to move. I tend to have a lot of clients who want to move while they're pregnant or soon after they have a baby. It's true, bringing a baby into your life will affect your finances. The key is to spend some time thinking about what those changes will be so that you can prepare for them. There are many changes that you'll experience in this new phase of your life. Again, I'm not sharing this with you to get you stressed or overwhelmed. I want you to think of these changes that you'll experience so that they don't take you by surprise and you can address them directly. The rest of this course will help you prepare for these changes. I've created a one-page handout that you can print off that summarizes some of the changes that you might expect when it comes to carrying this new life inside you. In this next lesson, we'll talk more directly about how these aspects of your life are affecting you personally. Good luck, have fun, and see you on the next one.